Hey guys, so I just filmed a tutorial on my makeup right now. My eyes and my face. I did the whole thing for you guys. It's mainly using the Too Faced Summer Eye Palette. And I know that it's a limited edition. I think it came out last summer. I don't know. But I know that there's a palette that looks just like this. I think it's by Tarte or something like that. I just wanted to do like a really fun, colorful look that can also be pretty wearable. I mean, I would wear this. I don't know if that's just me, but I would wear it. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this eye look and what I did on the rest of my face, keep... Okay, so I had to make this a voiceover because my husband was in the next room watching Family Feud at the loudest possible volume. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm just going to put that on my entire lid. Now, I don't have any face makeup on because I wanted to do my eye makeup first. Next, I'm going to be taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and I'm just going to pop that on my entire lid. I always put a primer under these Jumbo Eye Pencils because they tend to crease. So I wouldn't recommend putting them just straight on your eyelid. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Next, I'm taking my Too Faced palette, the Summer Eye palette. And I'm going to be going into that pink color called Plumeria. Isn't my ring cute? I'm just going to be putting that on my eyelid, but just focusing on the inner part of my eye. I'm only focusing that on half of my eyelid because we will be putting another color on the rest of the eyelid. So going back into my Too Faced palette, I'm going to grab that orangey color called Coral Crush and I'm just going to be adding that on the rest of the eyelid. I'm also going to be bringing that same Coral Crush color into my crease. Okay, now I'm just going to soften up the look a little bit just to get rid of any of the harsh lines, and I'm going to be going into my Naked Basics palette and picking up the color Naked 2. And now I think that I didn't point out the right color and then realize I did. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to be taking that color with a little crease brush like this. This is my Eco Tools crease brush. I cannot talk today. And I'm just going to be popping that on my crease just to soften the look up a little bit. I'm not going to go directly in my crease, I'm just going to go above it a little bit. We still want to keep that pink and orange pretty vibrant. Now I'm going to go into my MAC Color Added quad, and I'm going to be taking that yellow color called Color Added, and I'm going to be putting that into my tear duct area just to brighten up the look a little bit. I'm also going to bring it onto my lid just a tiny bit. Okay, next I'm going to be taking that same quad and I'm going to be taking this white color called Laundry Days, and I'm just going to use that as my highlight under my brow bone. I'm then going to be taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Peacock, which is just this vibrant blue color, and I'm going to be lining my waterline with it. I'm not going to be very precise with this. I do want it to be a little bit messy. Next, I'm going to go back into my Too Faced palette, and I'm going to be taking that really beautiful teal color called Mermaid. And with a small eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to be adding that color to my lower lash line. This is just going to intensify that blue. Next, taking my E.L.F. eyelash curler, I'm just going to curl my lashes. And now I'm just going to add my mascara. I'm going to be using a different mascara for my bottom lashes just because I like the wand on this one. This is Clinique / Doubling Mascara, and it's one of those wands that gets very skinny at the tip, and I like how that works for my bottom lashes. Now, taking a makeup remover wipe, I'm just going to be cleaning up any fallout. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. Now moving on to the face. I'm going to be taking my favorite primer and just putting that all over my face. Next, I'm going to be taking my Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer. This is a really heavy duty concealer. And I'm just going to be covering any imperfections that are on my face, like in between my eyebrows and around my nose and the dark spots around my mouth. Next, I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation at the moment. It is L'Oreal's True Match Lumi, and I'm just going to be putting one pump on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to kind of buff that into my skin. This is a great foundation for spring because it is a little bit dewy, and me that I have very dry skin, I love how this looks on my skin. I'm not going to be adding any powder on top of this foundation because I do want to keep it as dewy as possible. I want to keep this look very fresh and fun, and I don't want to mattify it at all. This is my favorite foundation brush at the moment. Did I already say that? I'm just adding more foundation on the places where I get really red throughout the day. I'm staying away from under my eyes because I will be adding concealer to that part a little bit later. Now I'm just waiting for the foundation to kind of set on its own. Even though this is a dewy foundation, it doesn't leave your face feeling wet or uncomfortable at all. It does set pretty nicely. I'm going to be taking this NYC Bronzer in Sunny, and I'm not going to do a very strong contour at all with this look, so I'm just going to take a brush that gives me more of a sheer application and just warm up my face a little bit. have no idea what Cornelius is doing back there. Yes, that is my dog's name, Cornelius. I was a Thumbelina fan as a child. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to be taking that same brush and just wiping it down. And I'm going to be taking my favorite spring blush of all time. It is called Springsheen, and it's just this peachy pink, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of NARS's Orgasm. And I'm just going to be swiping that on my cheekbones really lightly because this blush is very pigmented if you just dab your brush in there. And because there's so much going on with the eyes already, in terms of color, I don't want something so strong on my cheeks. And next, I'm just going to be highlighting my face. This is MAC's Soft and Gentle, and I'm just going to be taking my Sigma F35 brush and highlighting everywhere where you would normally highlight. How perfect is this highlight? I swear, I love it. Okay, now I'm going to be adding my under eye concealer, and I know it's really weird that I do this step last, but whenever I have a very colorful, dewy, fresh face, I like to add my concealer last because it just brightens up the look and I feel like it pulls everything together. Now I'm going to be adding my lipstick. This is MAC's Ravishing, and it's just a very corally orange, peachy. Yeah, it's more peachy. I suck at describing colors. Here it is right there. And I'm just going to be adding this on my lips. I love this color, especially for spring. This is the perfect spring color. And just to finish everything off, I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to be locking all of my makeup in. And that is it for this spring fun fresh makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.